something extraordinary is coming. My memoir, The Hospitality Leader's Roadmap, Move from Ordinary to Extraordinary, launches on October 15th on Amazon. This book shares my journey from a 15-year-old line cook to seasoned leader in the hospitality industry, packed with insights on leadership, resilience, and transformation. Whether you're an aspiring leader or a seasoned professional, you'll find practical wisdom and inspiration to elevate your career. Mark your calendars, and remember, 10% of sales from October 15th until the end of 2024 will benefit Chow. Grab your copy on Amazon.com on Tuesday, October 15th. Today, I'm excited to share with you what the next couple months are going to look like on the podcast as far as content goes. And I'm going to give you a brief overview today in this little shorty episode of the 8 principles of mental fitness so that you can start thinking about some of the actions that you could take around becoming a more mentally fit leader in hospitality. The cool thing about these 8 principles is you don't have to adopt all 8 of them in order to be effective and efficient. You can just start with one at a time, build a great system around some of these practices and principles, and then start to build habits and move on from there. So super excited to share these with you today, and I hope you enjoy this episode. Welcome to the No Hesitations podcast, the show where restaurant leaders learn tools, tactics, and habits from the world's greatest operators. I'm your host, Kristen Marvin, with Solutions by Kristen. I've spent the last 2 decades in the restaurant industry and now partner with restaurant owners to develop their leaders and scale their businesses without wasting time and energy so they can achieve work-life balance and make more money. You can now engage with me on the show and share topics you'd like to hear about, leadership lessons you want to learn, and any feedback that you have. Simply click the link at the top of the show notes, and I'll give you a shout out on a future episode. Thanks so much for listening, and I look forward to connecting. Today, I'm excited to present to you the 8 principles of mental fitness for independent restaurant operators. Running a restaurant can be as mentally demanding as it is physically exhausting. As an independent restaurant owner and operator, you're juggling the needs of your team, your guests, and your bottom line, which often leaves you little time to focus on your own mental well-being. That's where mental fitness comes in. Just as you prioritize the health of your business, it's essential to also invest in your mental strength. Here are 8 principles of mental fitness that can help you stay sharp, reduce burnout, and lead with confidence. Number 1 is awareness. Awareness is really the foundation of mental fitness. It's about understanding your thoughts, your feelings, and your reactions in the moment. Recognize when stress is creeping in or when you're operating on autopilot. Awareness helps you stay grounded and make clear decisions both for yourself and for your restaurant. Number 2 is mindset mastery. A strong mindset allows you to face challenges head on. Instead of focusing on what's going wrong, shift your attention to solutions. Embrace a growth mindset that views setbacks as opportunities rather than failures. This principle is key to bouncing back from tough shifts and managing long-term change. Number 3 is emotional regulation. In a high-pressure environment like a restaurant, emotional control is essential. Learning to regulate your emotions ensures that you're making decisions from a calm and rational place rather than reaching out in frustration or stress. Techniques like deep breathing or taking short walks can really do wonders for your emotional balance. Number 4 is boundaries. Set boundaries, both at work and your personal life. It is absolutely vital. Without clear boundaries, it is really easy to become overwhelmed and eventually lead you to burnout. Establish a limits on your availability, delegate tasks, and make time for a little R&R. Remember, boundaries are not just for others. They're for you too. Are you ready to take your leadership from ordinary to extraordinary? If so, I have the perfect resource for you. My new book, The Hospitality Leader's Roadmap, Move from Ordinary to Extraordinary, is now available on Amazon in ebook, paperback, and audiobook formats. This book shares over 30 leadership lessons I've learned in my 20 years in the industry, starting as a line cook and working my way up to managing partner. It also includes 6 special episodes of my podcast that dive deeper into key leadership topics. Grab your copy on Amazon and don't forget to leave a review so others can learn from your takeaways. Thanks so much.
Howdy, listener. Are you also a podcaster seeking to stand out in the crowded audio landscape? I'm here to help. L. Connor Voice, LLC offers top-tier audio engineering, meticulous content management, and more, all tailored to save you time and elevate your podcast to new heights of professionalism. With L. Connor Voice, you can focus on what you do best, creating captivating content, while I handle the rest. Say goodbye to hours spent tweaking audio levels and managing uploads. I ensure your podcast shines with polished sound quality and seamless delivery. Ready to take your podcast to the next level? Contact L. Connor Voice, LLC today and make producing your podcast as easy as hitting record. For more information, go to lconnorvoice.com. Links are in the episode notes.
Number 5 is resilience. Building resilience means bouncing back quickly when things don't go as planned. Whether it's a service disaster or a staff shortage, resilience allows you to recover without letting setbacks really define you. This quality will keep you moving forward even in the face of unexpected challenges. Number 6 is focus. Focus is a muscle that we really need to train on a regular basis. Distractions are plentiful in the restaurant industry, but mental fitness involves honing your ability to concentrate on the task at hand. Prioritize your time and stay disciplined about eliminating distractions so you can perform at your best when it matters most. Number 7 is self-care. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Prioritizing self-care, whether it's regularly exercising, spending time with your loved ones, or simply getting enough sleep, is crucial for maintaining mental stamina. When you're at your best, your restaurant and your teams will be too. And finally, the 8th principle is support systems. Leadership can be really lonely, and no one succeeds alone. Surround yourself with people who uplift you and support you, whether that means mentors or peers or family members, your staff. Make sure you're building a strong support system to help you stay mentally fit and provide you with guidance and perspective when you need it the most. Mental fitness is just as important as the daily operations of your restaurant. By focusing on these 8 principles, you'll not only strengthen your leadership skills, but you'll also create a more balanced and productive and fulfilling work life. If you want to dive deeper on how you can implement these principles and boost your restaurant success, feel free to reach out at kristenlmarvin@gmail.com and let's start a conversation. You can also visit my website at kristenmarvin.com, where you'll find resources, link to my one-on-one coaching setup, and workshop information that I can implement with you to help you as the independent restaurant owner and operator really lead with confidence and clarity along with your team. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. As always, please share this show and episode with anyone you know in the restaurant industry that can benefit, and we'll talk to you next week.